Refugee rights are human rights.
This a landmark moment at Britain's highest court for those who would make Britain their home.
Rwanda is unsafe! Rwanda is unsafe!
And a government that's made immigration the cornerstone of its mandate. The Supreme Court ruling then a body blow for Rishi Sunak. Judges unanimous. The Rwanda deportation plan unlawful.
The Home Secretary's appeal is therefore dismissed.
The size of the media scrum reflecting the magnitude of the moment for both sides. The government had been managing expectations, but with the stakes so high, the victor's relief palpable. Were you always confident that you were going to win this case?
No.
You weren't? Why not?
We were always confident that we had a very strong case and we put it to the courts properly, but you can never be confident in a case like this.
And the government now has a huge problem. Their flagship immigration policy grounded. Questions now over where to go next. There is a big movement within the Conservative Party that the solution to this is to withdraw from the ECHR. What's your view of that?
It would be a damning indictment on this country were we to join Russia, Belarus in withdrawing from the European Convention on Human Rights.
Has your plan failed, Prime Minister?
The judgment delivered, the Prime Minister to Parliament to face the music.
He promised that he would stop the boats this year. Yeah. This year. Today is the 15th of November. He's wasted all of his time on a gimmick, and now he's absolutely nowhere.
The new Home Secretary cleared the government will push on with the Rwanda plan, but there was pushback too. James cleverly suggesting the government will now rewrite legislation to try again.
The Prime Minister has said that if our domestic legal framework frustrates our plans, he is prepared to change our laws. But I will inform the House we are not going to put forward proposals simply to manufacture an unnecessary row for political gain.
But for some on the Conservative benches, that row no laughing matter. And for the PM, another headache. MPs warning he has to get this policy working or face the consequences. It's the next Tory civil war, isn't it, Simon?
Well, I hope not, because I believe that the Prime Minister will respond with appropriate firmness. Certainly it is a vital question of his leadership that he does.
OK, but if he doesn't, then it is a civil war, because you guys will go to war with him over it.
I hope we don't need to, Beth.
A PM warned, and by the afternoon he was ready to present the details of his new plan.
We will take the extraordinary step of introducing emergency legislation. This will enable Parliament to confirm that with our new treaty, Rwanda is safe. It will ensure that people cannot further delay flights by bringing systemic challenges in our domestic courts and stop our policy being repeatedly blocked.
His day in court, and the Prime Minister really needed a win. Instead, the linchpin of his immigration policy now not just loose, but lost. The Prime Minister insists that he will pass new laws through Parliament and flights will get off the ground next spring. But even as he said it, allies of Suella Braverman told me that this was more magical thinking. A Prime Minister doubling down, only to rinse and repeat. Another torrid day for Rishi Sunak's government, straight off the back of a divisive reshuffle. And this latest attempt to keep a key promise to voters, for now, raising far more questions than it answers. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.